Who I am? Google that shit.
Google that shit. All right. And as I said, Sooner won't be here. He may be here later, but otherwise he had things to attend to. Somehow more important than D&D. I don't understand, but anyway, that's what he said. I
And
am
just
your.
as a clarification for
Oh,
those who may be ill of mind, don't actually Google the words that shit.
yeah, just Google Susie Q instead of the words that shit because they're not the same. Very good. Thanks, Joe. Uh, what is Google and why? Fucking Celestian. All right, I'm your DM, Rob 2. You guys all know who I am. If you're on this channel, you know me. If you're new, Google that shit. But as we covered before, just you know what we mean. So the party is in this room, and somehow Ardent has gotten lost, and there is a person walking through the door who you recognize, and it's a bunch of where the fuck have you been and what's up, and then you guys all kind of reunite, and
Oh, hey
so
guys, just tie my shoes.
yeah,
What's
so
going
he
on?
was just tying his shoes while you guys fought through like 3 rooms,
Yeah, the new
and
guy's back.
and then just as a reminder, there was a clue, which Joe, I don't think you got to see this. The guy that they had spoken to in this room had kind of given them this clue about the what's going on in the dungeon. And at this point, you guys have nobody to fight, nobody to worry about at this point. You've cleared out what you've cleared out on the map. And what would you guys like to do?
I'm looking at the map.
These people don't look good. So
I'm looking at the shit in this room
Um,
and healing Bartholomew.
okay. I think we
Meow.
did. I do the. I think we did the. Oh, okay, okay. Maybe we didn't. Let me look through and see if there's anything in this room as far as treasure. Boo 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 boo. Oh wait, am I even on the wrong? Oh, God damn it! I might even be in the wrong room here. Okay, yes, I was. Okay, yeah, you got the amulet of the Black Skull, remember? And I believe you got a spell book, which somebody said they were gonna maybe hang on to and multi-class into wizard or something like that.
Oh no! We got the spell book for the clay golem, and I'm keeping that.
Oh yeah, okay. And then there was a scholar's pack and a bronze mask and a gray stone that we think are just um, treasure, not magical or anything. Uh, and the songbird. There was the songbird. Remember, there was a
Yep,
bird.
it's now on my shoulder.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so you guys did get everything in this room already, and so you are free to go about the rest of this level or something else. Who knows what you're gonna do? I don't fucking know what you're gonna do.
There are some stairs going, I think, up to the north in that room that we killed all those baddies.
Yeah, those stairs here, those go up into an actual hallway that you've been in before, and there's a secret door between the stairs and the hallway that you just didn't discover. But just below that hallway, like maybe here or so, is a room that you killed everything in that's a floor above you. So going up this flight of stairs would be back to somewhere that you've been. That the arrow is pointing to over here is where the zombies were reaching out through holes in the wall, and you guys haven't gone beyond that point. And then there's stairs going down here that you didn't go explore. And that is all that you can know about so far, I guess. Oh, and then of course going down in the center room, it still continues down. Ardent tried to go down there earlier, but you guys pulled him back because you wanted to go this way.
Yeah, there's that big trolley dude down there. And just to appraise Erasner of the zombies in the cage. They're chained by the neck, and it's kind of freaky jeeky. So we might want to go down the spiral staircase.
That's what
Sounds
I'm
good to me.
thinking.
Okay, if you guys want to go down that spiral staircase, you can certainly do that. So let's have you do that, and I will go and get the other map. I'll position you there, and then I'll get the other map. It descends 25 feet, it says, to the next level. The bones and the skulls and the niches belong to what you assume to be sacrificed people that are just kind of sticking, that kind of decorate the hallway, the the spiral staircase. And there are torches that light the way, so it is kind of lit up. So let me go and get the next map. And I wish, oh man, it would have been so nice if they would have just fucking linked it for me. But no, I have to go look it up.
Does Bartholomew's meows, gotta fix that, danger sense make him want to go into a rage as he heads down the stairs?
I don't know, because I have to go find that other map.
Sounds
Let's see, you guys are on this level. Okay, so I didn't think you guys were going to go that way. I wasn't prepared. But nevertheless, we will do it, because you don't know what the players are going to do. Anybody who wants to be a DM, never try to plan it, because the players are going to fucking do something else. You got to go with it. That's how it's done. Let's see. How come I can't get my map? No, that's not it. All right, well, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Chapter 5.
So yeah, when Arden gets here, we'll throw him to the troll in the hole. Take on that dude
Ooh, we got to
downstairs.
get one more oil in there.
Yeah, you did it for
Works
me.
for
Thank
me.
you.
Okay, so they're going down to level 3, which is this level. Okay, I found, oh my god. Oh my god. It looks awesome. All right, let me shade this bad boy out, and then I'll place you guys there. So let's see, they're coming down here. Okay, you guys are coming down, and there is a door, and the stairs continue down even further.
So do we want to go a level at a time, or do we want to just go to the bottom of this hellhole?
I think we
Level
check
at
this
a
out.
time.
I agree. I have OCD too.
Okay. Let me lock the tokens, and you can tell me what you'd like to do.
I'm gonna check the door and listen by it. See if I hear or sense anything.
All right,
And
you
if
may
the lemon
roll.
doesn't mind, I'll kind of go between us. But
You got some kind of special powers, Paladin? Figure out this door.
nope.
All right, you got my back. Good. All right, so perception check. You say?
Yes, a perception. Sorry. Yeah, perception check, please. Okay, you don't hear anything behind this door.
I'm gonna kind of check to see if I can open it, if it's locked, that kind of thing. Fiddle with the fiddle.
All right, so you fiddle with the fiddle, and this door is actually unlocked. You would be able to open it if you so choose.
All right, I'm going to put my finger on Erasner's lips to let him know to be quiet, and I'm going to slowly open the door. And that was a little bit in his space, but
Kind of a
Okay. Let me check one thing.
I know the Tabaxi's quiet as a cat, but Paladin's
ain't quiet.
fully armed.
So 38A is a trap. What fucking trap? Okay, let me just look at one thing here. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so you open the door, and you will see something. And you will see something that will cause you to roll initiative.
All of us?
Yes. So I will describe what you see. This room is dark and dusty. A hulking figure wearing a bucket helm stands to the west. I don't know why it says that. It's in the middle of the room. With one hand on an iron lever. Oh, I guess technically he should be there, but there is a lever there that's on the wall, and he's got his hand on it. The south wall is sloped and has a large rectangular window 5 feet wide and 7 feet high. The window looks into a hallway through a rectangular hole in the hallway floor and farther down into a well-lit room shaped like a cylinder tipped on its side. So you guys can probably see slightly beyond that little window there. And this is let me see if I have a picture of this guy.
Tomb Guardian.
I think we've run into these guys before.
Yeah, this is a flesh golem, basically. So you've seen this before.
Flesh golem.
See? Although he's wearing plate armor, this particular one. And he does not appear to be threatening in any manner. He sees you, but he does not do anything. So you are in initiative order, but he does not move to attack you. He's just standing there with his hand on that lever. So what do you guys do?
So as a free action, can I put my thumbs in my ears and wiggle my fingers? And then touch my toe to the floor in front of me to see if he's going to drop a trap on us?
Yeah, you can do that. You're putting both your thumbs in your ear and with your fingers in the air, wiggling them like that.
That's right.
I'm doing it on the camera right now. Okay, yeah, you can do that. And if you put your toe in on the floor, he does not react to that.
Okay, so I'll wait for Allegra then. Just pull my foot back and hang here.
And you can see that over here is an area that you can walk into that continues, but it's very small. You'd have to like squeeze through it, but it is you can go in it if you wanted to. And then this window, that's the window right there.
So if Allegra decides to pass by Bartholomew, he's going to say...
Now, I will actually, Bartholomew, roll Bartholomew, roll an additional perception check. And I suppose from where you are, Aranzer, you could also roll one. Okay, Aranzer, you don't see, you barely even can see Bartholomew.
What's the hold up? Let's go.
But Bartholomew, you notice that as this Tomb Guardian is eyeing you, he also continually looks over through this window as if he's preoccupied with knowing what's going on beyond that window. He's kind of half paying attention to you and half to the window. So you do notice him doing that.
All right, and I'm going to kind of whisper to my party and say, I think he's got his master on the other side of the window that's telling him what to do. Let's beware of that window.
There's a window?
You can't see it. He doesn't
Trust me. Trust me.
know. He rolled a Aranza rolled a 2 minus 1. That's awesome. All right, so he is just standing there, and you guys can. Well, I guess it's my bad. It is Allegra's turn. I no wonder we were paused there. I had it on the wrong person's turn. So Allegra, what would you like to do?
Well, I can't get past these two, nor do I really want to. So I am going to hold my action, and if something comes out that door, I'm going to cast a spell at it.
Okay, just to be clear, you could get past them if you wanted, because
Again, I don't
Yeah,
wish to.
okay.
They are my meat shields.
I just want to
am
make sure that you know you can do it, even though you don't wish to do it. Okay. So then in that case, Bartholomew, what would you do?
I'm going to move as quickly as I can over to this corner so to avoid anybody looking through the window.
Okay, and you do that, and this golem doesn't react to you. He watches you, but he doesn't do anything.
And did I see anything through the window as I slid past as quick as I could?
Yeah, you could probably see into the window. Let me show you a little bit further. There's maybe a room in there with some kind of you got a kind of quick glance, so you can look at the map, but other than that, there's no explanation. However, to your east, you do see that this little passageway goes in there and curves.
So I look over at the Tomb Guardian flesh golem and say, "Hey, Frankenstein, do you speak common?"
I think you mean Frankenstein's monster. Yes, I
Yeah.
am one of those people who is that annoying. Um,
Thank you.
let me find out.
Elaborate us on that one.
I saw that on a TV show the other day. The guy goes, "Oh, Frankenstein," and he goes, "I think he means Frankenstein's monster." And he goes, "Oh, you're one of those." And he goes, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "You're just one of those people who knew what I meant, but you have to be annoying and correct everybody. If you want people to like you, don't do that." And I thought, "Oh, he's my champion." He can
No.
understand. He can understand some languages, maybe, but he cannot speak.
All right. So I'm going to assume that lever lowers the glass. So I think I'll step in front of it and just kind of look a little harder since I have some movement. See if I can
Okay.
see anything else.
Yes. You can tell by, and you can even like press your face against the glass, and he doesn't seem to be bothered by that. He just doesn't do anything. And you can get a little bit more of a sense of this room. And you see that it's shaped like a drum or cylinder lying on its side, with its south end tapering toward a small stone door. Carvings of demons decorate the stonework with flickering flames in their eyes. That doesn't seem like the description of that room at all. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah.
All right. And you're saying the flesh golem has his hand on the lever, or is he just standing next to it?
No, he's got his hand on the lever as if he's waiting to pull it for some reason, but he doesn't. Nothing you've done so far made him pull it.
All right. I'm going to grab the top of his hand and shove the lever down. Activate.
Okay, then in that case, you do that, and you notice that inside the room, things start to move in the room beyond the window, and you get the sense that you've just activated
demons.
some kind of thing in there. But as you do that, it then becomes his turn, and he did not appreciate you taking his job away from him at the wrong time, and he is now going to attack you. Apparently twice. His first attack is a hit. His second attack is also a hit. And he takes about half your life. And it becomes a Ranzer's turn. And you have seen this. Regardless of your perception check, you know there's battle in this room ahead of you.
Yeah, I'll rush up and try and get between the two if I'm able. Am I able to position myself well, at very least there?
Yeah, you can go into his square, obviously, but you couldn't get between them per se. But if you want to, that is not exactly a hard corner. So if you wanted to attack him from there, it would just be regular attack.
Yeah, so I'll do that then.
Okay.
I've got my mace that I'll get. No. I'm going to cast a spell this time. I forgot to do this last.
Okay, you may
Magic
cast a
weapon.
spell. And you make your weapon magical.
I think that's all I can do.
And that's an action, right? Yeah, okay.
No,
Okay,
that's a
good.
bonus action.
Is it a
Sorry.
bonus
I
action?
will then attack.
Okay, yep, go for it. Ranzer. Your attack does hit. Yep, it hits. And you do max damage.
And extra attack.
And yep, and you notice that it takes all of this damage, and you hit again. And you do more damage. And that means that it is Allegra's turn. And what does she do?
Well, she's going to move up because obviously she can hear people beating on people.
You do hear people beating on people.
Okay, we're
And
going
if
to move to there.
Okay, if you move to there, you will take an op shot. So
I got the two guys in front of me, so I'm good with that.
let's do it just to see what he does here with his regular slam attack. Oh, and he crits. And so you take a lot of damage, but you may continue with what it is you would like to do. There was no effect on that, just regular crit.
Okay, good. Whew. I'm actually going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
Where do I have myself?
Yeah, I think you just had yourself targeted. So the golem failed. No. Yeah, the golem failed, so you can untarget yourself and do the damage. And he takes all of that damage. And Bartholomew.
All right, it is time to rage.
Ah!
I heard
there
that.
it is. Yeah, there it is.
I'm gonna go reckless too. What the heck?
All right. You're going to go, as Stuner would say, full barbarian.
That's right, and I'll frenzy too to make it full.
Full on barbarian? Okay.
That's right. Yep. And I'm gonna attack this guy. And I think he has with plate mail, he probably has a pretty armor class, so I'm not going to do my Great Weapon Master.
Oh, and yes, it appears it is not recognizing your name, so I have to make an adjustment with that. Since you changed your name, it's not liking it. So I'll do that maybe at break. I'm not gonna take the time to do it now. So you do a hit, and then you do some damage.
All right, I'm going to do the Great Weapon Master for the heck of it.
Now that says it's a bonus action. Is that? Well, it just says B in the chat. Is that right?
Seeing the word bonus action. I'm not seeing bonus action anywhere, but I do see the B up there.
Is that marked wrong?
You gain the following benefits. Yeah, it doesn't say bonus action anywhere.
Oh, I see. It says you can make one. You can make one. If you score a critical, yeah, it's not a bonus action, but it is if you make the critical hit.
Right, exactly.
Or kill somebody, which you wouldn't be able to do because you raged. Okay, so yeah, go ahead. That is a hit.
Yeah, no. Yay!
And you do, oh my god, you do 28 damage. Look, he's black now. Racist.
All right, I'm going to stay here to block my friend Allegra and take the full wrath of the Frankenstein monster.
All right, Frankenstein's monster. Very good. He is going to give you his full wrath. He attacks one time and hits. He will then attack again and hit again. And because you are a rager, you shake off most of that damage. And Aranzer, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna try that again with the mace.
Okay. First attack is a hit. And you do full damage.
Well, there we go.
Second attack is a miss, but it is just a miss. And back to the top of the round, Allegra Monteverde.
Yep. All right, I'm going to borrow Bartholomew's square for a minute and poke that guy.
Okay, you may go and borrow and poke.
Yep.
And you do poke with your rapier. And you notice that your non-magical rapier hits him and does absolutely 0 damage. And then that means he's going to take an op shot as you step back. And he does, and he hits, and does more damage to you, and it is now Bartholomew's turn.
All right, this guy's pissing me off.
You hit him? I forgot to go berserk. Oh, and you kill him, and I totally forgot to use his berserker power, but oh well, he's dead now.
I got him before he could berserk, and I'm going to flip the lever and shut the window again and go.
Now,
I made a mistake, guys.
That was just an assumption on your part. The window didn't do anything. You just assumed that it opened the window, but nothing happened to the window. The window stayed. But just the room started moving and shaking and doing different shit beyond the window. But the window itself didn't change in any way.
All right, I'm going to moonwalk over to that corner and finish my turn.
All right, and you guys are out of combat now because you got rid of this dude.
Yep, I'm going to grab his butt as he walks away.
All right, there's HR issues.
Oh, that was a nice pinch.
I'm going to give you guys XP for that.
I don't think you targeted him.
I don't think so either.
Oh, we can fix that. No problem.
There, I just did.
I
Okay.
had to move back and let her try it again.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
reached for you. You let her get a full cup. Is that what you say?
All right, let's resize that map. Okay, so
I'm gonna try and top you guys off here.
all right, more healing is happening.
I love
Like
these healers.
Okay, so you guys can see through that window, and you would probably be able to make out the entire room at this point, because you have time. You know, there's nobody bothering you, so I'll reveal. And shaped like a drum cylinder lying outside, with the south end tapering toward a small stone door. Carvings of demons decorate the stonework. There's the description of it. And that window's pretty thick. You can see through it, but if you want to go in there, you'd have to totally break that glass. And then the other options are the little small passageway to the east or to the stairs again. So depends on what you guys want to do.
You want to check the passageway out first, then come back and tackle the demons, or go for the demons now? I do have a little stainless steel thing on the end of my great sword that I can break that glass with easy. It's like that's how I steal.
Uh, sure. I'll go look this way if that's possible.
Okay, yep, you can do that. So you get in there and you have to pretty much squeeze, but it is a passageway. The light doesn't really penetrate it that well, but you can see good enough to know that it goes down and then turns again.
Oh, that thing keeps going.
Are his antlers scraping as he walks in there?
No, it's the same height as yeah. Oh, you mean the sides? Yeah. They're barely touching the sides. Yeah. No, I'm assuming his antlers don't stick out farther than his shoulders, do they? I don't know.
I would assume.
Are we calling them antlers? Is that what they are?
I like how it's antlers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's antlers.
So yeah, it goes to the north and then bends again. So there's.
I'm gonna let them know that's. Do you want to just keep going this way?
Yeah, let's check it out. You're make your way.
All right, so when you get down there, you will be able to see in this room.
I'm going to try to stay close behind him.
Okay. And what you see is a golden skull that rests on a pedestal in the middle of this dusty room that you can see part of.
Oh, Steven Spielberg said the next Indiana Jones is going to be a woman, so Allegra.
Oh, did he say that? I didn't hear that.
Where, yeah.
Well, why the fuck not? We already got a Doctor Who woman.
Can I check this thing out? It's just a skull sitting there.
It's a skull, yeah. And it's...
I'll get out of the way so you guys can follow me if they want.
I'll put you back in a second. The pin was under there. So yeah, a golden skull rests on the pedestal in the middle of this small dusty room, and it looks to be painted gold. It's not naturally gold. It's a skull, but it's painted gold, and it's just sitting there. But it is hovering. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't attack you or speak to you or do anything.
It's hovering, not sitting.
Yeah, it is hovering. Yeah, and you don't hear any sound. It's not going like. It's just hovering, but you don't understand how.
I hand Indiette a bag of sand.
You gonna try to replace it? No, but it's not. It's hovering above it, so that wouldn't be. I love it.
Oh, okay.
I love it. And then let's see what in the hell. Oh, and then And then as you guys all do come into the room, it does speak to you. And it says, "You're all worthless and weak. Now drop and give me 20.
Yes, sir. Drill sergeant, sir.
Does
I flip it off.
Does Bartholomew start doing push-ups?
Bartholomew, meow, yeah.
Yeah, Bartholomew, meow, that's right. It's going to be used to, okay.
It seriously says that?
Yeah,
Can you
and then he
post that
says,
in the?
and then it says, I see that one person's smart enough to follow my instructions. What about the rest? What about the rest of you? And he all of a sudden he adapts like a New York accent.
I do 25 just to show him I'm badassery.
Don't brown nose fucker, get up.
I hand him an apple.
He doesn't take it because he's just a skull. There's no mention of
What the hell are you doing in here?
Whoa.
Your fucking skull.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a fucking skull. I was placed here by Acererak.
So we got Frankenstein's monster in the other room. I think we can probably embody you if we drag him over here and stick you in his skull. He might be able to. You might be able to come back to life, buddy.
I've been imbued with powerful magic, the likes of which you can't do anything about.
I just tried to help you there, man. We can put a body on you.
Why don't you take your apple and shove it up your ace?
Why did he put you in here?
Oh, maybe he didn't like my attitude.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure. I don't go anywhere. I just stay here. I don't do anything. I only talk to people as they come by, but I haven't seen anybody in a while. You idiots are the first people to come by in just a while.
I don't
His attitude is so like he just is the worst. He's very rude.
So
Want to ride on my shoulder? We'll take you around the dungeon with us?
The other shoulder, yeah. Don't put him with the bird.
No, well, I mean, I got Polly on one. What's your name again?
I cannot go anywhere unless I'm fed gemstones. I need 10,000 gold pieces worth of gemstones to feed on before I can leave this room. And he goes, I'm not asking you for those. I'm just telling you, I can't go anywhere unless I get those.
I rummaged through my pack. How many gemstones do we fucking have?
I don't know how many you guys have. I should be able to tell here.
I got shit. I got nothing.
I meow and set the apple just out of range of his choppers.
He doesn't like apples. Let's see. Do you guys have any? Is this right? You guys, as a fucking party, you have 5 silver pieces among you? That's all you guys have?
Yeah, Art has all of our money.
Because you've been finding items rather than money. That's why. Okay, so yeah, you definitely don't have anywhere near 10,000 of gemstones.
So we ask him, where can we find these gemstones to feed you so we can help you out?
That is your problem.
I don't think I like this guy. I think he could probably just stay here.
Not gemstones, but we got like a bunch of shit in our pack. Can you eat that?
No, I need to feed on gemstones. That's the curse that was placed on me by Dipshit, also known as Acererak. You might run into him. He's here somewhere. This fucking asshole.
Hold on.
If you've never seen Acererak, he's on the cover of the DM's guide. That's him.
So if we take him out, are you going to be freed, or do you need the gemstones even if he's dead?
I'm assuming I need the gemstones because I've tried my best to even move from here, and my curse is that I can neither leave without the gemstones, nor can I be destroyed or harmed in any way. Magic and weapons don't work on me.
Aranzer, can't you help this guy? Like, remove his curse or something?
Nah, he's kind of a dick.
I'll just warn you not to waste your time. Don't waste any spells on me because anything other than the most powerful magic there is can't remove my curse. Many have tried.
I'm gonna lick the top of his skull.
He says, "Well, Thanks. And it
I got
tastes
nothing
like
else.
it does taste to you metallic-y. It tastes like it is paint, gold paint. I mean, it doesn't come
Did
off
I-
on your tongue or anything. It's not wet, but
Why the hell would someone paint you gold? That's just
I don't
stupid.
know.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Is there any way, like, do you know anything about this place? Do you remember before you were just set here?
I kind of woke up here, so I don't remember how I got in here. I was just told my circumstances, and then I kind of came to consciousness in here. Where I was before, I don't really remember. But I'm you know I basically sit here and wait for people to come and talk to me because all that I experience is time passing, and it kind of sucks. And also, you're at the top of stairs that lead into a wall. I have no idea why that stairs go up to a wall. I have no idea why that's like that. Because there's no door there, but whatever, I don't know.
Has
Yeah.
anyone tried to damage you? How can you be damaged?
No, weapons and magic don't work on me. People have tried to destroy me, and that's my curse, is that I'm kind of invincible, and I just sit here.
Is a real big
He's
dick.
a dick. He's a huge dick.
Yeah, did any of these people that tried to chop you with their great axes exit through the wall above here? Could you see that, or what's the deal?
Nobody, yeah, that like I said, nobody's gone through the wall. I mean, I suppose you could probably smash it down, or maybe there's a secret. I don't know, but no, nobody that I've ever seen. Everybody's always come out of the same way you guys did.
Can
I'll
you?
check this thing out then.
No, the magic skull might be able to blast that wall. Step aside, Paladin. Let's see what he's got.
I don't think the magic spell
I
does anything.
yeah, I don't really have any. My only power is that I'm invincible. I don't really have attacks.
Let me take a look.
I think we might be able to use him to smash the wall.
Yeah, only if I pick him up and smash it with him.
That's what I was thinking. Good thinking. Yeah, you're gonna help us. We're not trying to hurt you. You're invincible, so we're gonna break this wall.
Exactly.
Yeah, McClancy, it's Goldmember. That's who it is. There's no information about a secret door there, so I'm just gonna have to make this up. Okay, so what are you gonna do, Allegra, at the top there?
I am going to tune into my subterranean song and see if the melodic vibrations in this area have any funkiness about them.
Are there melodic vibrations? Did I say that and don't remember?
She hears
No.
Bartholomew.
I hear, because of my bardic song, I hear like the natural vibrations that are like in the air, the earth, stuff like that. Yeah, it's that thingy.
So you do notice that it's quiet. You notice that you don't hear any natural vibrations. You only hear what you would hear, maybe the sounds of your party members breathing and the skull going on, yapping and being a smartass. But you don't hear any special hums or melodies or anything like that at all. It is pretty silent here.
That's because Bartholomew stopped purring.
Oh, Aranza farted. You heard it.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah, you didn't smell it yet. Maybe it's a trick fart.
Stuck in his plate.
So, but you can. So as far as listening, you don't really hear anything special that would give you any clues.
And in that case, I'll start looking around for switches, levers. There's got to be a way.
So go ahead and roll an investigation check for me. And we will see what you get.
And I mentioned that I have a hammer. We want to start hammering on the wall.
So you do see that there is a way through the wall to the north. It does lead. You can slide an opening there, and it does go out beyond that. If you chose to do it, you would be able to figure it out.
Yes, I choose to do so.
Okay, so you'll open that, and then I'll show you what you see. Now, at this point, beyond outside is pretty dark. However, all three of you have dark vision, and apparently it says here Bartholomew has dark vision 3 times. I don't even know what that means.
I won that on the cliffs. I haven't used any of them yet, so
Oh, okay.
if I use it up now,
So I will draw what you see here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh boy, you can see pretty much. So you slide the wall and you can see that it goes out into an area that it does go left and right a bit. So just to signify that, I'll show you that. But then it continues forward down a hall, and this is definitely, that is a hall there, so there are edges to it. But then it opens up beyond that, you know,
And I'm just going
to a room. Okay, so if you step out, then now we're dealing with a whole different set of stuff here. Okay, let's see.
Well, I'm just making room for those two to step in.
Right. So you come out into this area and
Don't touch the purple stuff.
yeah, I'm avoiding it. And I will trigger one of my dark vision so I can see in here.
There is, well, before you come out, shit happens. So let me get to this. Let's see. Well, why would it tell you that when you can't really? I mean, I guess, yeah, you would have spotted this. So Allegra, as you came out and went left a little bit, you would have spotted that there are. Whoops. Oh, I see why. There's a couple alcoves, and there are hulking figures in it. And let's see, 2 hulking figures stand in alcoves along the long hallway facing each other. Armor is bolted to their flesh, and they wear bucket helms and spiked gauntlets. Iron collars around their necks are connected by a spike chain that stretches across the corridor. So you see that, but they do not move.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that they're stuck where they are, kind of like the other things.
And the S in the middle represents the chain. That's not actually a monster. That's a chain that's gone between them. So Bartholomew Meow comes out and sees that as well. Believe it or not, that purple stuff isn't anything. It doesn't tell me that that is anything.
Oh, okay.
So at least not so far, anyway. And you can see down that goes to probably the big area opening that you guys are used to seeing in the middle of the map. You recognize that as being the same kind of railing that way. So, and then there's doors over there, and then as Ranzer comes out, oh, and bravely strolls down the hallway. Now we'll see what's over here. Da, 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 da. All right, you get down here. And you will definitely see a 4-columned portico juts out from the far wall, beneath which a stone sarcophagus rests in a wall recess. 4 ceramic frog masks hang in niches around the sarcophagus. Beneath the masks, humanoid bones are strewn across the floor. To the east, a large carving of a tentacled frog monster squats above the shrine. Offerings lie on a shelf before it. 4 rectangular frescoes adorn the adjacent walls. And
I heard that. Some croaking.
what would you? Yeah, the word frog, I think, makes
No,
sense.
there's something with the frogs.
So and there's no there's no creatures here, at least not that you see or anything.
What kind of offerings are there?
Let's see. If you would check them out, so it says
this way, right?
Yeah.
And then I'd like to check out the frescoes. as well.
Fresco 1, a frog-like behemoth uses its tentacles to help the Omuan people knock down a mighty statue. In the foreground, an old woman wearing a frog mask tosses 5 coins from her hand as though she's sowing seeds. The second one, a frog-like behemoth wraps its tentacles around a giant crocodile as Omuan hunters stab the crocodile with their spears. And in the foreground, an old man wearing a frog mask holds a bug up to its open mouth.
Only a jewel can tame the frog.
On the
Oh,
third one, a frog-like behemoth with 4 Omuan hunters riding on its back finds a small boy in the jungle. The hunters seem elated. In the foreground, a young woman wearing a frog mask holds a knife in one hand and a headless chicken in the other. And on the last one, a frog-like behemoth wallows in the shallow pool as Omuans offer it urns of food and treasure as tribute. Cracks in the fresco obscure the head of the human figure in the foreground, but you can see that it grasps a lit candle.
And then
And
in this room, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Say what you were going to say.
In this room, I'd like to use one of my divine senses and see if any of the bones, or if I notice any undead celestials or fiends not within full cover.
and Bartholomew is humming Sowing the Seeds of Love by Tears for Fears.
Okay.
Let's get a little bardic inspiration going on up in this bitch.
Ah, there we go. I feel better.
So say again. Oh, there it is. Say again, Joe, what you just said you wanted to do.
Use one of my divine senses, and I throw
Oh,
it in
right.
Chen.
Okay.
I'll throw it in Chen again.
And that detects fiends, undead, and which? Ah, here we go.
The celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that are not behind full cover.
Okay. If any. Okay. Ooh, this
My
kind of
concern is
unique.
that these bones would come back to life.
Yes, you do detect that those bones may do in fact just that. But it's obvious to you that they haven't, so something must trigger that. And so far, so good. They haven't they haven't done anything. But yes, you do know with your powers that it is possible that those bones would come to life.
So I'll let the rest of the party know that these are potential foes. Should we do something wrong within this room, perhaps they'd come back to life and kill us, or at least attack us.
Well, a jewel tames the frog.
You got one? Because I got shit.
I don't have any jewels.
Neither do I.
I do. I have 2.
Upon closer inspection, before you guys continue, you notice some other items. If you're searching the shrine on the wall, you do find other things as well. There's a 6-inch tall stone statuette of a froghemoth, which weighs 5 pounds, and it has an inscription on the base of it in Old Omuan, which I'm assuming none of you can read. There's a copper bowl containing rat bones, 4 dead cockroaches, a green wax candle with a salvageable wick, and 5 gold pieces just loose sitting there.
I say we toss the gold pieces on the sarcophagus on the other side, but don't cross the threshold because you'll consummate the revival of the bones.
I think we need to toss 5 gold pieces from us onto the altar.
Oh, I guess. Okay, well, I've put those items in the party sheet, and oh Christ, yeah, I got to go through this whole. Cockroaches are obviously going to be identified. The copper bowl is identified. The stone statuette, the wax candle. You guys got a lot of shit in the party sheet. I don't know why we don't clean that up, but that's identified. And then I guess the stone statuette, I'll identify it. It gives you what it says, and I don't know why it would do that because you guys don't know Old Uman, but maybe because you had a translator a while ago, you guys learned enough to be able to put this together. So the statuette has engraved on it, "Give thanks to me as others have done since the dawn of time." And now they have to figure out the puzzle.
Okay. So we need to put food on one. A sacrifice on the other. A bug and gold coin.
I like where you're going with this. Look at that. Let's try it.
So food, a chicken, a bug, and gold.
Let's see. Okay. So what are you going to do exactly?
Well, in front of the one with the candle, I'm going to put some rations because that's all I've got.
Okay, and do you do anything before you do that?
I bow, make myself so I'm like offering it up kind of thing, not like just walking up and doing it. No, I'm like down on my knees and
Okay. Do any of the other two of you do anything to alter that, or do you just watch, or what do you do?
We're humbly bowing as well as she does that because we're showing reverence.
Okay. So right away, these bones do come alive. And I guess there's really no reason to not tell you what you did wrong, but Susie had the right idea, but each of the people in the pictorials were wearing masks, so it was
shit. We got to put the masks on.
you forgot to put the mask on, and so now since you did it wrong, if any one of the steps doesn't get completed in the right not in the right order, but if you do any one of, there was 4 things you had to do, and you guys had the right idea, you just didn't put the mask on, so now you're gonna have to fight.
All right, let's kill these and then we can put the masks on and try.
Oh fuck, I
Sure.
shouldn't have even. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll initiative, guys, because it's go time. And after initiatives are rolled, we will go to round 1, and it will be Aranzer's turn.
It hasn't been an hour yet, has it? My magical weapons.
No, it's probably just been like 20 minutes.
All right. I'm gonna run up here then.
All right, you go traipsing up there.
Yeah, try to hit this thing with a mace.
Hit it. You do hit it with a mace
I'm
of
gonna
terror.
use a level 2 divine smite.
Damn right you are, because you're a paladin. This is gonna do some damage. You did your damage and 4d8. 39 points of damage, of which it took all of it.
And then extra attack.
And that is a crit, and You may do your damage.
I use a level 1 Divine Smite this time.
Okay. You rolled the attack again.
I'll just roll damage and hit the crit button.
Good lord. All right, so you killed that wraith. Destroyed, I guess. And very good. And your effect would have been, I mean, it still can be, but it's not going to really matter now. Dancer, you may move 5 feet without provoking. But you can still move if you wanted to, because you had more left anyway. All right. Allegra, you are next.
Yes, yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
Okay, we are going to fuck that bitch up right there.
Fuck it up. You do a loot short bow and you hit. And you do damage, but you notice that it is partially resisted due to its wraithiness. And now these things in the hall aren't active, so they're not going to do anything just yet. But this Wraith 14 is. This Wraith is going to move into Aranzer's square and then here, and when it moves through you, you take a bit of force damage from that, and your concentration success. Hey, wait a minute. Does your concentration, does that happen? I don't even know the 5e rule in this. Does that happen when you take damage, or is it have to be from an attack? Because that's
I think it's when
technically.
you take damage.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess Fantasy Grounds would know that anyway. Okay, so you pass nevertheless, but now it is going to try to life drain you. And it hits you. Your magic weapon goes away. And you succeed on your Constitution saving throw, which means the bad shit doesn't happen to you. Okay, and then that's all it does. Bartholomew, there's
Excellent.
2 bad people in your face.
All right, I got a rage.
Yeah.
And I'm going to attack the one that's been injured because he's doing all kinds of damage to my paladin friend.
And just before you go, just I don't know if you noticed it, but you clicked reckless attack chat notify, but you didn't actually apply it. Very good.
All right, swinging away with the Great Weapon Master enabled.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
You do have rage on yourself twice, though.
All right, I'll remove one.
You also have Great Weapon Master on yourself twice.
Yeah, for some reason it's delayed over here. Sorry about that. All right.
Okay.
Attack. Everything should be cleared up.
All right. Attack away, and you hit. And you do 28 damage.
Nice. Repeat and rinse and all that other stuff.
Repeat first and then rinse. And you crit. Hold on a second. Let's see. Okay, you may do the damage. All right, you didn't kill him, but your crit affected him in a negative way. So I'm going to make a quick note of that. Should he survive? 50% chance of missing. And let me just double check that real quick. Yeah, okay. So you'll somehow just intrinsically know that he's been negatively affected, but you don't know how.
All right, and I'm gonna move, and I'll take the up attack from that one wraith to get away from him, so he can't pass through me, and because I'm exhausted.
All right, so you're kind of moving into a. I mean, you could move into that square. I guess it'd just be difficult terrain because there's a pillar there. But is that where you want to go? You want to do that? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I can just go on the other side of him. That's fine.
Okay, so he is going to take his op shot because why not? And he hits you. And you fail your concentration save.
Oh, his hit. Oh, he can do the freaky jeeky when I move.
He's only got one attack, and that's it. That's his regular normal attack. Yeah. The target must
Barbarian
succeed.
mistake.
Throw. Okay. Okay. So your hit point maximum is reduced by 25, which is bad. So remember that your hit points are 75 normally. So at this point, you have 10 hit points left. Which is, by the way, not represented correctly on the token. That's weird. All right. He is now going to go, and he is going to move to there and go through Aranzer and do a slight bit of stuff and then attack. Wraiths are fucking nasty.
That's why I was running. Damn.
And Aranzer passes his save, and it is back to the top, and Aranzer is up. Hurting like a mofo. Let me do something real quick with Bartholomew.
I'm gonna have to make my weapon magical again.
Yeah, that's more
otherwise
representative
gonna
of
be
your
shit.
damage. Okay.
And then attack.
Why do you have 2 effects for that?
In case I decide to put it on someone else.
Oh, but oh, I see. It doesn't. Okay, yeah, it didn't apply it to you twice. I got you.
Correct.
Okay, so you go swing at him with your Mace of Terror, and it hits. Unban X.X. Wait, what? What's going on? KODT? I don't know what's happening. Oh my god. He goes away.
And extra attack.
All right. Oh, it is a normal crit with no effect. You may do damage.
I'll use my last divine
Yes.
might.
All the dice. And you do 32 damage. And Allegra. It's all up to you.
Okay, my buddy looks like he's hurting pretty bad, so we're gonna scooch our butt down here.
Your butt has been scooched.
And we will touch his butt.
Oh,
For that
and Bartholomew has been invigorated by the touch of young Dr. Feelgood and been given 21 hit points. Very good.
Yay. Did she touch
And
me with
then-
her tail too?
And then we will move our butt right back.
Okay.
I did. I ran it right up your butt crack.
Woohoo!
And Bartholomew,
Wedgie.
you are newly invigorated with your wedgie, and you may take your turn as well.
It's a beautiful thing. That's why I changed my name right here. All right,
Well,
here we
yeah.
go. This guy's going downtown. Like a crit.
Okay, let's see. Your target. Okay, you may roll your damage. And you have killed him, which means that he will not spend the next round humping the leg of his nearest creature.
That would have been the paladin, of course, if that happened.
Well, I
but-
would have had to any mini, and then even though he was humping you, you would have taken the force damage, which would have been really funny. But nevertheless, he's dead. So you guys will get XP because I love DM. I love to give out XP immediately upon the end of the encounter. None of this holding on to it shit. Give it away.
Till the next rest.
Well, you can't use it till the next rest, but I like to give it away right away. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, look at how much. Jesus. Wraiths, right? All right. So you guys are able to survive that. And now you probably feel safe in trying the rituals again, knowing that the bad mojo has already happened. And
Yeah,
all
let's
of the
put the
bones
masks
on the floor are gone now, so you don't feel that there's any fear of more wraiths coming if
I'm
you
not-
fuck it up.
Not willing to chance it. Let's do that thing where we put the masks on our face and try that shit again.
Let me just check real quick before we do that. With all the wraiths dead, do I get my hit points back, or is that a time?
Yeah, that's a good question. I believe. Let me just double check. I
thought it was on the next long
Equal
rest.
to the dam, and the reduction lasts until the target finishes a long rest. If the target dies,
Okay.
as the effect reduces his hit point maximum to 0. Oof. Get hit 3 times and die. Right. So you have to wait till your next long rest.
I go hide in the corner.
He's gonna fucking go over here. I love it. All right.
I did put the mask on though first before I.
All right. So Susie, I'm assuming Allegra puts the mask on and tries to do that. What was it you said you
Yes.
did? You.
I get down on my knees and I offer up the food while wearing the mask.
Okay, you do that, and you feel that I mean, nothing happens, but you feel you're not sure that. Well, actually, roll an insight check.
Because I'm almost wondering if it has to be the candle instead. Or if the candle needs to be lit.
Okay, you definitely feel that lighting the candle is a thing. You also feel that a sacrifice is in order, but it is not food.
Dead wraith.
You just know that's not the. And I refer you to.
Put on a mask and throw
Let's
those
see.
5 gold coins.
Yeah, it is
Yeah, that's what
5 coins. Holds up a bug. I refer you to
Yeah, it
those
just
clues.
says urns of food.
Yeah, I refer you to the clues again. Tosses 5 coins from her hand. Holds up a bug to its open mouth. Holds a knife in one hand and a headless chicken in the other. And a lit candle.
Okay, so I'll just offer up the lit candle.
Okay, once you light the candle, you see one of 4 lights go on the top of the sarcophagus.
Okay, that's a good thing.
It's almost like an otherworldly LED light. Like it's unexplainable how this light is coming from this thing, but I've totally made that up, stream. I made it up.
Bartholomew, do you have a dagger I can borrow?
I toss her my dagger.
And I pop the head off. Sorry, buddy. I pop the head off the bird and go over to the next one.
All right, so you pop the you cut the bird and let some of its blood drain into the copper bowl, and you see a second light come on top of the sarcophagus.
Okay. The roach thingy we found.
Yes.
I hold that up to my mouth,
All right, and nothing happens.
to my open mouth.
And still nothing happens. You have to eat it.
It's got to be. I hand it to Aranzer. You got to do it. I'm not male.
All right, so what does Aranzer do?
Well, I'm not old, but I'll try it. I got the mask on, and I'll hold the bug open to my, up to my open mouth.
All right, you look a little closer at the picture, and there is actually motion signified. You know how in drawings there's lines that signify motion. You see that there's motion of the hand going to the mouth with the bug.
I'll eat the fucker then.
All right, so you eat the bug, and then a third light goes on to the coffin, to the sarcophagus.
You all fucking owe me for that one.
I ate a cockroach. Yummy.
And I don't have any gold.
Well, there were 5 gold coins that were up there.
Yeah, there were 5 gold coin pieces just sitting on there.
All right, Aranzer, have at it.
All right,
Yeah,
so you do that, and the fourth light comes onto the sarcophagus, and you see the lid of the sarcophagus just slide off, and it opens it up. What?
All right, Allegra, go on up there and get your prize.
I'm gonna go get my prize.
I'm facing the corner.
All right, you're doing a Blair Witch, face the corner.
Keeping the mask on.
You go up there and you see that there are bones of a froghemoth, which just looks like a big frog, and it's just bones. And you don't trigger the thing, so good. And it contains a pair of bracers. You can't identify them yet. Let's see. There's more. Who is doing this?
Me.
Yeah, it was you. Okay.
With their cat-like reflexes.
Oh my God, you are gonna be so thrilled. Allegra, roll for me an Arcana check, just because I'm a super nice DM, and if you get a high enough number, I'm just gonna fucking tell you. Maybe not. Okay, let's see what happens. But one of these things happens that's happened to the other characters before. So the bracers glow as watery light ripples across the walls. A monstrous tentacled shadow rises from the sarcophagus, and the air fills with the stench of a swamp. A rumbling voice echoes through the tomb. You are brave to summon me. Together we will crush the Undying One. Yeah!
Yeah, baby, I like that.
And you have now, let's see, I think it even just tells you.
You've won D&D?
You have almost won D&D.
Sweet. I'm gonna put the head back on my chicken. It's undead, it's fine.
This is crazy. I'm going to share this with you only, Allegra, and you can bookmark that. Well, hotkey that, and we will. You can play the flaw, and I will make the appropriate change on your character sheet. Allegra's strength just increased by 12. Amazing.
Well, that should come in handy.
Yeah. And you did find. Do you have that hotkey, Susie?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You did find bracers as well, and you also found what the fuck would that be even used for? You found a brittle arrow. So I will put those in the party sheet, but all you know at this point is that those bracers are bracers, but they did have an arrow lying next to it, so that may or may not be a clue.
Loot, loot. The loot will be more magical.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick that shit up.
Okay, so you take those, and your strength
And
goes to 23, and
Damn.
that is awesome.
Meat
I'm
shield.
gonna cast Identify on those bracers.
All right, in that case, you have identified bracers of archery,
Oh, beautiful.
and I will
I'm gonna
identify
slip
that,
them
and
bitches on.
you would be the person that would take those. And since you can't open the modules, I will go get that coding for you. Wondrous items. I will go get bracers of archery. BRAC bracers of archery and put that on Allegra's sheet. Under items, power spells, spells. Okay, you don't have items, so we'll put it right here. Okay. So I put it, well, whoop, what happened? Okay, hold on. Everybody calm down.
Ooh, I see.
I made an items category, so you should have. Oh, but it just changed. Oh man, I don't know why it did that. That's crazy. It changed all your powers to items. I didn't mean to do that, but let's see if we can't fix that. Okay, there we go. And we'll just. So there it is. So you can apply that to yourself if you are. No, you can just apply it to yourself permanently because it only will give you 2 extra damage if you shoot range. If you do a melee thing, it won't do anything,
Yep.
so you can just leave it on.
Yep.
Very good. Rob
Yep.
Tui to the rescue. Okay. And you got those. Awesome.
And what's with the arrow?
The arrow
The
is it's just a brittle arrow. It does 1 point of piercing damage on a hit. And so it's not magical or anything. I think it was just lying in there to be a clue to letting you know that those were braces of archery.
Okay,
but
then I'll just
since
leave
you
that
identified it, then you can fully use those and everything now. All right. Well, it's not quite the bottom. Yeah, it's not quite the bottom of the hour, but since we just kind of wrapped up a little segment, maybe now would be a good time to take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a long rest.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, you know what? Let's do that as well. You guys could take a long rest here without a problem. As far as you know.
Well, I only have 3 spells left, and yeah.
Yeah, you can take an unmolested long rest here, so I will do that.
Yeah, and my hit points are lower than anybody else's, so.
And then Bartholomew, I put you back to 75.
Thank you.
And 1 more second. Whilst I look at something. Oh no, you guys are still like quite a ways. Oh, a Ranzer, you should have a little bit more hit points than that, or I mean XP than that. Let me change it for you.
Just let me know what it is.
You should have 40, 565. And so you guys are still 7,500 away from next level. All right, so we'll take a break. Let's say 10 minutes. Let's say 9 minutes. So we'll come back at 35 after the hour.
Sounds good.
All right. And for those of you watching the stream, I will put on the slides. And then I will change my laundry. I'm doing laundry right now. Oh, and also I will change the appropriate slide that I need to change, which is today's game. It's going to come up and say April 6th. We're going to change that to April 3rd. Oh my God, Friday the 13th, everybody. Friday, April 13th. Everybody calm down. And let me also turn off that fire noise. Because it's cool, but it gets annoying after a few minutes. All right. Roll initiative, monkey boy. I haven't been paying too much attention. You guys know how I get when I get focused on the game and I don't look at the chat. So now's the time. If anybody has a question they want to ask me, do it now, and I will answer you before I get up out of this chair and go and change my laundry after I change this slide. So you have a good minute to type something in the chat that I will notice it. 17 413. No, I don't want to do a new thing. Yeah, 413. Files, save as JPEG. Okay, that slide should fix itself now. And also, as a matter of fact, I might as well just change the episode 16 thing while I'm here. So let's do that. And I forgot to change the message of the day for those guys, so that's bad. They don't read it anyway. They don't fucking read it. They just close it right away. They don't even look at it. All right. Did anybody ask me? Nice me. Notice me. Yeah, I do. I notice you, Blazing. What's up? I notice you, buddy. I notice you. You're doing a Jim Carrey. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. All right. So I'm all set to. I got the YouTube thing done for after the game too. So good. So now I can spend the next 6 minutes hanging up my shirts and changing my laundry to the dryer. So I shall return, everybody. Enjoy the silence. Can't play music during the break because fucking YouTube. right. Now I'm going to use Celestian's new extension, which I forgot what the command is. It is... Is Celestian even in the chat right now? No, he's not here, is he? Well, I guess I'll have to go look it up. There's a new thing you can use. There's an extension I installed, which instead of vote, uses... you can actually see who the players are. And I forgot the name of the damn thing, so I'm going to go look it up. Celestian Core RPG extension vote, but it's not called vote. It's called ready check. And so what do you type in? Ready check. Well, that makes sense. I'm going to type it in. Ready check. I won't do it though. I'll let you guys see this. I'll put the screen back before I do it. Oh, well, there's only 30 seconds left anyway, so let's do it. Tales, Tomb of Annihilation, right there. Let's do ready check. Yeah, new extension that lets me know.
Oh, that's
What
cool.
it is. Yeah, Celestian wrote that. It's actually called Ready Check. You can just download the extension. And so if you want to
Cool.
know, yeah, who's ready and who's not.
This threesome is handling things.
Urash,
We got this down.
I hear Urash's voice, but he didn't check the ready thing. Are you ready?
I'm not seeing it on the.
No, it's you check. Don't you see it? Didn't a box pop up for you?
Oh, it did. I just closed it. So
Motherfucker. Okay, you're ready. All right.
I'm ready.
So you guys long rested. You got your prize, and I think everybody in the party has gotten a thing except for maybe, I don't know, has Aranzer got a god infested thing yet or no?
Oh, I doubt it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
'cause-
think he has yet.
usually you open a thing and then shit happens to you and it's awesome. Okay, so I can't remember if Grozen did. Grozen's somewhere. We don't know where Grozen is. He's somewhere.
Grozen didn't even make it in this
Yeah,
fucking
he's
place.
Drazen's with Eldrin. They're hanging.
All right, so you guys, you know that out in the hallway there's the two things with the chain in between, kind of blocking the way. And then there were other doors to the west, so you guys can decide, oh wait, here's a handy-dandy compass rose on the left side of the map that I just opened so you can see. Not that you didn't really understand that anyway, but you guys are free to move about the cabin. And let me know what you want to do.
I'm gonna assess this chain to see if I can do a swan dive over it without disturbing it and do a little high
Okay.
jump.
Let's see.
I'll use my athletic abilities because I'm a gold medalist.
Okay, let's just see here. Okay. So you're gonna do a like what, a
So I'm gonna assess what it does. It look like I can get over the top of it, jumping?
Yeah,
like
it's just a chain. It's
Okay.
probably, 4 feet off the ground. You can probably either go under it or over it. Whatever you want to do.
limbo.
You're gonna limbo it? Okay. I'll say that you can do that with relative ease. You won't. You really don't even have to make a check. However, once you get past it, everybody may roll initiative because it's fucking go time.
There we go. That's what I do.
All right, so we're gonna make that round 1.
Oh, for some reason exhaustion didn't drop, so I should have had a 20 on that initiative roll. Let me. We took a long rest, so I'll pull that off.
Oh, exhaustion has to be pulled off manually. Yeah. You should have had a 20. You said.
Yeah, I dropped to 20.
Okay. So
20 plus 4, so 24.
Oh, 24. Okay. So we're gonna say that in the initiative, that's what you did is you went past the chain, and I'm just gonna make that your turn because that's what sets off these guys. So Allegra, you now see these, although they haven't moved yet. You do see these two spiked tomb guardians sort of spring into action, and you know something's about to go down.
And Bartholomew Owl yells, "Sorry, I didn't consult with you first. I see you're going for the west doors. My bad."
And again, that chain is just, I mean, it's a bad representation of the, here I'll just move the token. Here, hold on, I'll do something. I'll move the token to right there and do this. Maybe I'll do this.
Hopefully
So
nobody saw.
we'll say that's the chain there.
All right, and I'm hoping nobody saw under my loincloth, so as I limboed.
So if you wanted to, if you were going to melee attack Allegra, you would have a hard corner there, but if you wanted to move into the space where the chain is, you could do that.
That's as far as I can move.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. So if you do a melee attack on him, you will have a penalty of a -5, but if you're doing something else, then that's fine.
Would a hard corner stop her from using a range attack on another enemy without any inhibition?
Well, the rule is that the hard corner is an obstacle to a melee attack, but you're still engaged. You're still adjacent to a foe.
Yep. And we're going to go do some dissonant whispers.
All right, he succeeded on his thing.
Well, he's still going to take half damage, so.
And he does take damage, half damage, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Aranzer.
Tightrope the chain, bro. Tightrope the chain.
Yeah, I don't think
And the
that's
chain,
really a
the
good
chain
idea.
is the chain does have stats. So if you want to do something, try to do something to chain, you could.
Legler, can you take that bardic inspiration off me? I'm not able to remove it.
Oh yeah, those are
Yeah.
expired now.
I'll run
Yeah.
up here and try to
Likewise.
longsword it.
I took one off of Bartholomew.
Okay.
I'll try to cut the chain so they can't clothesline all of us.
Okay, so you can target the chain, the S that's in the wall there. You can just target it, and you missed.
Anything else?
Well, you have a second attack, so you could attack it again, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, there was no effect. Okay, you did hit it, and 1 second. You can roll damage. And you damaged the chain, but you did not destroy it. All right, the spike chain has a turn. It doesn't do anything. Let's see. The chain is immune. Oh, I see. Okay, so you hit that chain, but it you notice that your how do I explain this? You did damage to it, but no damage was done. I don't know how to better explain that, but that's about the best I can do for you. So it's not immune to the damage. It just didn't take the damage that time. If that kind of explains it, which I realize it doesn't. But there's something going on. You're like, what the fuck? All right, so Spike Tomb, this guy. I suppose I don't need to hold down push to talk while I'm coughing, do I? Sorry about that. He is going to come out, and he's just going to have to D6 it. And it's going to be Allegra. And he is going to do a slam attack. No, it's not a slam attack. It's a spiked gauntlet. And he misses. But he has two of those attacks. So he will try it again. And he not only misses, he fumbles. Oh my god.
Ooh, look at Allegra. She turned that around with that strength, 23 strength.
So he did 25 damage to himself. Oh no. No. Max crit damage, it says.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's going to be 4. That's going to be 4d8 and 4d6. So that is
You just heal them and then click crit and max.
oh yeah, duh. Why don't I just do the easy way? Thanks, Joe, for waking me up. All right, let's try that again. Max crit. You gotta love that shit. Oh, it's pretty, isn't it?
It only took 8. Damn it.
He did not take 25. He took 60 because he's a fucking idiot. All right, this guy is gonna come up here, and he's gonna attack Allegra because he somehow knows, and that chain is still between them, by the way. He somehow knows that Allegra has very powerful magic somehow. Because what the fuck? And he hit. And he swings again and hits again. Ooh, and Allegra's hurt. And it's next round. And Bartholomew.
Don't worry, Allegra. I will kill these millennial soy boys.
That is a hit. Still there.
And I'm going to choose to rage and go reckless.
All right. And that is a miss.
He whiffed. All right, action surge. I like the foghorn.
That is a hit. And he goes down.
My second attack will be on the other one.
And now this thing's going to go berserk.
Ah, whiff.
Whiff. And Allegra.
I don't like this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't like him either.
Yeah. I think shit, if I remember the last time, magical weapons don't do non-magical weapons don't do shit.
You could use that to backseat disengage, fancy schmancy.
I could, but I'm fearless.
Good point.
She
And
is
only
fearless.
bitches run away. What?
It's true.
Fuck it, we'll thunderwave him.
Yeah. All right, he succeeds.
Is that gonna get anyone else?
No, she could have done it like where it wouldn't get you guys.
I like the sound of that.
And it doesn't move, but it does take some damage. And Aranzer, you're up.
I'll try longsword again.
First one's a miss. Second one's a miss. Spike chain just lays there. And this thing,
Come at me. I kind of yell at him. Come at me.
let's see. Once,
And I grab the link, the
destroyed.
chain that dropped, shake it, and go, come at me.
Okay, I don't see that that's a. It goes berserk because the chain broke. But I don't see that. I don't see that the attacks are any different than. All right, well.
Forgot to click rage earlier. I clicked the button, or the circle, but I didn't click
All right, so it goes berserk. Oh my god. It's going to attack Allegra. Boo.
No, miss her, Noonan, miss her.
And it does miss. Attacks again and misses again. Unbelievable. So, Bartholomew.
This is your last day in eternity. Make sure I have targeted. Yep.
That is a hit. Damage done.
You will ask for another.
That is a hit. Damage
Oh,
done.
you still stand.
Allegra is up.
Show them what it's all about.
All right, he's seriously pissing me off. Shatter. And we're going to do it as a 3rd level spell.
All right. All kinds of thunder and shatter and every type. Loud noises. All right, he succeeds. So he'll take half of the 3rd level. Boom.
There's that sound.
Yeah, I love that. I love thunder. And he takes half of 22. And Aranzer.
Let's see if we can do a 3rd round of whiffs here.
Hope not. That's a miss. Oh my god, you hit.
No
And
divine.
You notice that your longsword did not damage him in any way.
Yep.
Spike Guardian. Berserk. Targeting. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be Bartholomew this time. Bartholomew. Meow.
Meow.
And the first one is a miss. The second one is a hit. He does this damage. You laugh at him because you're tough. And you are up, Bartholomew.
You
Oh, I
know,
never did. I never fucking fixed the thing on break like I said I was gonna do it.
That's all right. And I just tell them, bitches don't put anybody in stitches. But you bitched me.
Whoops, I changed it. 1 second.
Oh, sir.
No, I was changing your file name to see if it helps us. We'll find out next time. Okay, so you did stuff and then you did stuff. Did it die? No, it did not. Allegra.
One. She needs to kill this thing.
Yes, I did.
You still have Subterranean Song on, which you haven't made an attack yet, so that you'll have advantage if you do make a melee attack.
Yeah, what the hell? Not like it'll do any good, but you never know.
Oh, right, because you don't have a magic weapon. You do hit. You do no damage.
Nothing.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Aranzer.
I gotta get a magic weapon.
I yell at him, use Divine Smite, that's magic, man.
You know what you're talking about, fucking barbarian.
I know. I saw you do it before. Not doing that, though. Why are you swinging wide?
He has to get practice swings in. Oh, but guess what? They were both practice swings. All right, this thing. Berserk. Oh, no. The target is Allegra.
Wah, wah.
She's gonna get messed.
First attack is a miss. The second attack is... Oh, it's a hit. And... Man down.
Yep.
Person down.
It is now Bartholomew's turn.
I don't like you taking out my little cat friend, so I will swing away with reckless abandon.
And the thing didn't work with your name. I don't know what the fuck we're going to do. I have to re-export it. You hit.
Good enough. And I step over his corpse and feed her a greater heal if I have it. Yep, I do.
All right, you would be out of combat now, so you could do that. And I will export your character.
Woohoo! All right, I got it from here.
Very good.
Users Rob Tui side charm. Okay, let me go. I'm exporting your character. Try to fuck me up with your name change. I see what you did.
It was a very well thought out name change, though, because I'm like a hashtag meow.
All right, now I'm going to change the turn order in the combat tracker since we're not using it right now and see if it works. No. Well, I'll have to worry about that after the game. I'm not going to spend any time on it, but suffice it to say, Aranzer and Allegra are the only people showing up on that thing because your thing is all screwed up somehow. All right, so now that you guys have dispatched... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Did I give you XP? I don't believe I did.
No, you did not.
Well, let's just do it. Boom. All right, you now move over here, and you will be able to see the whole area. Stairs to the south go up. Stairs all the way around to the other side go down. There is a passageway leading north, one leading south as well, and there is a plaque on the wall.
And is there a troll down there peeking up at us?
You don't see him, no. But that's where he was.
Oh, it's the same hole here.
Yeah, it's all a big, like it's like a stairwell. So from the top, you see the bottom. Every level goes all the way down.
All right, I'm going to walk over to the plaque and take a look.
All right.
And I realize I can't read, and I move to the side and say, "Hey, Tabaxi, can you read this thing? There's some
You can't read
scrolls on here."
A grand chamber opens ahead 50 feet across and plunging down into darkness below. A stone balcony winds around the walls to connect 4 archways. Other balcony levels are visible below, which corridors radiating off in all directions. To the north, a stone staircase descends to the lower levels. So, let's see. Oh yes, the bronze plaque says, "The ring is a path to another tomb. The dead abhor sunlight. Only a jewel can tame the frog. Bow as the dead god intoned into darkness descend." And here's what it looks like.
Yeah, we already have that one.
Okay, and then there is another bronze plaque on the wall nearby. "Walk through the water with weapon in hand. Slake your
Got that one
shadow."
too.
Oh, you got that one already? Okay. Okay. You already have it. Okay. There is a final warning.
Ooh.
MD Bane 1, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It says, "Death to fire, dine or drown. Precious air and falling sand. The army sleeps in silence. The mirror holds 12. Find the iron scepter's twin. The maze holds the key."
Yep, got that one too.
Got that one too? Okay, god damn it. You got them all? God damn it. Fucking warnings.
Yeah, we got them all.
Okay. So you guys have explored all you can explore in this area. But yes, you do see this creature run across down below again.
Arden, where are you? We need you to kill this big bastard.
And when you get to there, we'll see a familiar looking carving of a snarling jackal's head protrudes from the wall at the end of the corridor, and the chamber is visible through the gaps between its fangs. So you've seen something kind of like that before.
Okay, I know what to do here.
What do we do?
Yeah,
We gotta crawl. We gotta crawl through its mouth.
Okay, so in this case, let me tell you. The gaps between the teeth are only 2 inches wide, but anybody who looks through it, you can see into there. So if you want to do that, you can, but you don't think you can fit through it.
Okay, but there's got to be a way to open up the jaws.
All right, so
right?
let's. Well, I'll tell you what you see, and then you tell me. 4 torches illuminate stone sphinxes crouched in the corners of this 15-foot-high room. The torches cast flickering light across the hieroglyphics carved into the tiled floor. At the center of the room, a gold inlaid funeral barge stands atop a 3-foot-tall stone dais. Resting on the deck of the barge is a small golden sarcophagus decorated with horned rabbits. It is the rabbit. A dark shaft opens in the ceiling directly above the barge. So I will show you this because you can see in this whole room. You'll be able to like tilt your head and look so that enough to where you pretty much be able to see the whole room.
Schwiggy schwooty.
And that you can see there's no other ways in this room except you do see kind of an odd situation over there. Let's
There's
see.
someone laying on the floor.
Is it what?
What?
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so as you look through, a slab of the wall suddenly grinds upward to the east, and a dwarf wearing a turban and chainmail creeps into the tomb. He brandishes a shield in front of him as he treads cautiously across the floor.
Hey!
And further, a loud click sounds out as the dwarf steps onto the floor tiles. Then a deafening buzzing rises as locusts pour out of the mouths of the Sphinx statues, quickly engulfing him. He tries to fight them off, to no avail. When the cloud of insects vanishes, nothing of the dwarf remains except the bones and gear.
Hey, a dwarf just got eaten by locusts and left his ship behind. We should probably go in there and get it.
Do you have
Yeah,
something
you
that
got
can kill these
stuff
locusts?
around somehow, though.
Do I look like I carry a can of Raid?
Shatter those bitches.
They're already gone. They come
Okay.
out of the sphinxes though.
So that's the dead body that Joe, you were asking what's the deal with the guy lying on the floor? That's what that is.
Yep, dead body Scotty.
The last time we were in with this stairwell hallway thing, there was a bunch of secret fucking doors in corners. So I'm gonna go to this corner and start searching.
Well, there's
So-
an opening in the ceiling, so I think we have to go up to come down.
By the way, a little bit of metagamey.
How'd that guy get in?
A little bit of metagamey stuff. Bartholomew and Erasner did not see what Allegra saw. Only Allegra could see what was happening there.
Yeah, I'll describe it to him.
Right, but there's reasons for me to be clear about the fact that they did not see that.
Okay.
So, and the reason I even brought it up is because Joe said, "What's with the guy lying there?" So Ranzer doesn't even know there's a guy lying there. And
Hey,
unfortunately, since we don't have Unity, I can't reveal the map only to Susie. What's up? I don't know if you can do that with Unity or not, but you should be able to.
I think we have to go up to come down. There's a hole in the ceiling. I think we have to crawl through that.
Well,
How
you
did
did
the-
see though that the guy, he came out
I
of
mean,
that
we
slab
could
came
go.
up. And,
We could go find where that slab opens up on the eastern wall, but I don't think I
So-
want to.
I'll ask you: are there like two eyes lit up on this little demon face that you're looking through?
Nope,
No.
but I see 4 sphinxes and I think it's a funeral barge with a coffin in it.
Odin.
Possibly, but it's got horned rabbits on it.
So did you say some kind of bugs came out of the sphinxes
Locusts. Yum, nom, 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 nom.
and they ate the dwarf? That's
They
freaky.
Eat him. Everything but his bones and his armor, and he's got shiny gold armor.
I'm looking for bug spray in my inventory here. I don't see any.
I kind of want in there. I really want in there.
All right,
Bartholomew,
I'll
do you
follow
wanna
you
go-
in.
Do you want to go take a look?
Yeah, I'll take a look. I'm
Okay.
actually in her square, but I'm looking.
So you go up there and you look, and when you look in there, you don't see a body lying on the floor. But you see the slab of the wall suddenly grinds upward to the east, and a dwarf wearing a turban and chainmail creeps into the tomb. He brandishes a shield from the front of him as he treads cautiously across the floor. A loud click sound, blah, blah, blah. You see the same thing.
I run back to Allegra and say, "Holy crap! It's like a replay.
Yeah.
I
Between the
saw the
two of
dwarf die
you,
too."
discussing it, you may both roll insight checks at advantage.
Mm.
Okay, so you come to the conclusion that what you're seeing is a vision. It is like a replay of something that already happened.
I think we got to go through that other door.
Kind of look
One in
again
there.
and see if it happens again and see if the slab moves.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
If you want to do it, Allegra, I'll back off.
No.
You go up there again, and you just see the dead dwarf lying there.
Is the
Gotta
slab
go through
still
the-
up?
It came back down.
All right. So we got to go through the ceiling, like I think Allegra said.
I'm going to open these doors.
I love it. Way over there by yourself. All right, let's see.
I'm running to keep up.
Well, her new thing is that she's not afraid of anything. So she went over there by herself.
23 strength. That'll do it.
10 feet from the
It's safe
doors
to
is a
assume I
thick
didn't find
tapestry
anything in this
curtain
corner.
hang. Oh, well, I guess I fucked up. Sorry, Joe. Say that again.
So is it safe to assume I didn't find anything worthwhile in this corner?
In that corner, you did not find anything worthwhile. Okay. So what I meant was, you only see that much. 10 feet from the doors, a thick tapestry curtain hangs from wall to wall. Its embroidery shows a scene of merriment, nobles feasting around a banquet table, a roast boar on a platter, and servants pouring wine.
Yeah,
And
we're going to move to the edge of it and walk past.
okay, so as you're doing that, I'll let these guys catch up. And you're going to go past the tapestry?
Yep.
All right, very good. You do so, and another curtain hangs behind the first, showing the same scene but descended into depravity. What's that mean? There's ass
Yep,
fucking?
we'll
I
move.
don't even know. The nobles
I
fight.
don't know.
The nobles fight with each other, partake in carnal encounters on the. Ooh, I was right. And a sprawl on the floor in puddles of vomit. Oh my god.
Yep, we'll just move past that one too.
Did you guys? Oh, only your usher.
Yeah. But Carnal is part of FUCK, right?
Yes.
It is. My English teacher in high school used to say, "Fornication under carnal knowledge." That's how he got away with saying "fuck" in class. All right, you see another curtain yet again, and it says, "A scene of horror confronts you. Nobles feasting on servants, eating each other alive. Oh, and setting fire to the
Okay.
hall. The roast boar is alive and laughing on its platter."
Okay. Move past that one too.
Okay.
Keeps escalating.
Meh.
So you get to here. Well, actually, you would, yeah, to there. Okay. And then, and have you guys moved at all during this? No, you haven't. Okay. When the final
I was
tapestry,
it's trying to chase her. Yeah.
okay. When the final tapestry is pulled aside, the dreaded, okay. The rotting head of a giant boar is mounted on the wall behind the final curtain. Fresh blood and gore spatters its tusks, dribbling down wall beneath it. I need a wisdom saving throw from Allegra. And you didn't.
Be careful of STDs.
You just pulled that. You just pulled the curtains aside and went past them. You didn't like. So they're still hanging there. So actually,
Yeah.
Bartholomew can't see this. Okay, so. All right, so you are. Well, I need to whisper something to you.
Okay.
Pork's not kosher. Just saying.
Yeah, but I'm kind of okay with that.
Okay, so what do you? So you guys see Allegra disappear behind these curtains, and it kind of gets quiet. So what do you guys do?
I'm gonna try to rush through there to see where she went because I don't like her being out of my sight.
Okay, so you rush past all these curtains, and I need a wisdom saving throw from you as well. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. I love it. Okay, so stand by. Oh, you can't do that, motherfuck. Okay, hold on. I thought I was gonna cheat.
I'll use my bardic inspiration on that wisdom roll.
Oh, okay, you can do that.
Actually, I don't have it. It's
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't.
It's good.
Don't try to cheat me. Okay, so I took care of that. So Aranzer, you see both your party members go behind these curtains, and it just gets quiet back there. You don't really hear anything. And everybody should roll initiative at this
Guys?
point. Guys. All right, so Bartholomew is first, and so you, of course, for reasons, your turn gets passed. Aranzer, what do you do?
I just stay put. I'll be ready if something were to come attack me, but just waiting for these guys to come back or
Okay.
let me know what's up.
And now it
I am to
is.
the pig.
Yeah, you are to the picky. Let's see. Charm creature. Any creature that. Oh my god.
I pet the piggy.
Bacon.
Let's
No,
see.
piggy.
Okay, so. Actually. Oh, Christ. You guys were supposed to. Son of a bitch. Okay, so. Bartholomew, when you moved up, you took damage. Well, that's wrong.
Holy shit!
No.
Ouch.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
Hopefully.
It's not. I had my push to talk down, of course, so it was really this. And same thing when Allegra moved up there. But you guys are now not charmed anymore.
Yay.
Hey.
And you will henceforth not be subject to that. But you could probably warn Aranzer that he would be subjected possibly to that if he comes in here.
Yeah, Aranzer, stay out.
Unless you have good wisdom.
And that is a targetable. It's not going to fight back, so you can destroy it. We don't have to do the battle. You can just say you want to destroy it, and you can do it, or not.
Yeah.
You do.
No, I'm going to take out my I'm going to take out my flint and tinder and set it on fire.
All right, so you guys will destroy that, and by doing so, you all instantly die. I'm just kidding. Destroying the boar's head reveals 3 items lodged between its teeth: a bent pair of gold spectacles, a leather eye patch set with a bloodstone, and a platinum hairpin. And all of those are just monetary treasures. So I will put those in the party sheet.
That was
Sweet. Let's
costly treasure.
That was costly treasure. Let's see. And actually, I can go through the entire. You guys had a long rest just now, a minute ago, right?
Yep.
So I can actually go through and identify everything that's in here.
And I'm tearing these tapestries down because I don't like them.
I'm helping.
Okay, you guys can tear them all down. And I'll go through and identify all this crap. And then you guys can decide if you want any of it or what's up. Let's see. Mason's too. Okay. Pack. Tacticals. Yeah. Okay.
The bracers should be on Allegra's inventory, eh?
Oh, right. You should drag that out, Allegra, because those are yours. Okay, so as I go through and identify the last of these items, you guys can discuss if anybody wants any particular thing. I guess Stooner's not going to make it, huh?
It's not.
Fuck that guy. Although he is giving away a lot of prizes on Sunday. A lot. By the way, anybody watching, be there for Sunday's All Things Fantasy Grounds. That's right, chat. Be there for Sunday's All Things Fantasy Grounds, where Stooner gives away, don't know exactly how much, but it's way over $100 worth of stuff. He's paying back the community. All right, I've identified every single thing. And what, after ripping down the tapestries and wait, there might be experience points for the, boo. Really? 0 XP for that thing? No. Yeah, because it's a trap, that's why. Okay, no XP for that thing, boo. Get it out of the combat tracker. So you guys did take a bit of damage there. And yeah, that was nowhere else to go there. So what now? Where to now? There is the south hallway there, or stairs up or down. Or back down to the other side and this situation, as well as when you guys were in that room where the trap was, where the guy pulled the lever, that did go. Actually, you never went in that room, but you did see that there was a hallway further right there. But you guys, yeah, because all you guys did was look through the window. All right, everybody's going crazy. Let's do it. Split the party.
I'm gonna go smack.
All right, so you guys are going this way, and I will expose this area here for Aranzer, who ran off. That is a short hallway that leads down to a T, as far as you can tell. Oh, bravely he goes.
That's our
love it.
answer for you.
All right, so you will then see that down to the east is a bluish area. It looks like water, maybe, that heads north. And then right here, the tiniest of passages that you would be severely squozen, but you could go in it.
Could scrape his antlers.
And then you guys get down here, and you are back in that room with the glass.
I
You've
bust the
lost-
glass with my greatsword.
All right, roll an attack roll for your greatsword.
I think we need a rapier.
You smash that glass. I mean, you attempt to smash that glass, and you hit it, and you get the feeling it would be what in our world would be like bulletproof glass. You don't think you could smash it.
Oh, that pisses me off. Try this again.
All right, so now you swing again, and that time you hit it. So now do some damage. I mean, you hit it the first time anyway, but
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so you shatter it in a fucking alcoholic rage. You must have been drinking.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Holy mother of fuck. Okay, you notice. Let's see. How can I explain this without? Okay, I know what I can do here. I'm going to show you a kind of a behind the scenes thing, but without giving too much away. Okay, so you smashed a one-way window, which is signified by the invisible window. And so beyond that, you could see in, but if you were in there, you wouldn't have been able to see out. You can tell that by the residue of the glass, and some of that glass smashes and falls into a hole. So you cannot see what's in that hole, but you know that if you go in through where the window is, you will go into a hole, which is this right here. Now you could certainly jump over that or whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll warn Allegra. Hey, there's a hole right through the glass, but I'm gonna step over here and see what else I can see.
All right, so I'm gonna say that you have to kind of go here first. You have to jump. You can't jump sideways like that.
All right.
And then Ranzer, what do you do during all this?
I realized that no one followed me and start freaking the fuck out.
Okay, and then do you stand there and freak out, or do you try to go back, or what do you do?
No, I'm gonna hang out here and just stand my guard.
Okay. So, yeah. So now you can go there, and you can go there, and then you will see. Let me give you a little bit more. So you see that goes down there.
I think I heard Ranzer standing his ground.
You hear me standing? I like it.
Down the tube.
No, not the control. The link. Let's see. So that patches. Okay, the walls of this narrow tunnel slope inward as they approach a 10-foot high ceiling. Patches of mold cling to the walls and floor of the eastern half of the hall. Cut into the floor at the west end of the corridor is a 3-foot wide, 4-foot long rectangular hole with bright light spilling out of it. So that's what you see. And Allegra can jump in and oh wait. Oh, I see. These are all the same.
I let out a whistle.
3x4. I'm good to go.
Okay. So this'll just be fun. I mean, just because you guys are playing the game, and I'll show you what you would have. Had you gone in the room the other way, and that golem would have pulled the trap while you were there, it would have thrown you into that hole, and
Oh, real meat grinder.
all kinds of fucked up shit.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, you would have been all fucked up. All right, but nevertheless, you instead go find this down here. You will notice that is a tight squeeze. And when you get to there, say that you go to the corner so that you can see. Ahead of you, the face of a snarling minotaur is etched into a sheet of iron that bisects the crawlway. Its eyes have been cut out, letting you see through the sheet, beyond which is a tunnel that continues onward. You can make an investigation check, Allegra.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you can tell that sheet is 2 inches thick, and you can see through it through the eye holes to see that there's a hallway on the other side that matches kind of the one you're in, or the crawl space, I mean. Wait a minute,
I'm going to run up and throw a javelin at it. So I can
wait a
feel
minute,
rage.
wait, because I'm not done. I'm not done telling her what she knows.
All right.
Any character who examines the barrier, you do discover that it slides up into the ceiling, and
Sweet.
you could attempt to lift it if you choose to.
Sure.
Okay. I need an athletics check.
Can
Aranzer, you
Bartholomew help?
You guys can, yes, you can help her by giving her, well, how are you going to help her?
I'm going to try to help her lift it.
So you're going to just occupy the same square and both
Yeah,
lift
yeah,
it?
we'll both try to lift. I can drop help on her.
Okay, I need an athletics check from you as well.
All right.
All right, your successful check locks the sheet in place, allowing you guys to crawl underneath it if you wished.
Yep.
And you can do so, and you will meet up with. Whoops. You will meet up with your friend. Now let
Holy
me just read
shit.
you something. Susie, you failed your athletics check, and Bartholomew passed. Coiled springs provide resistance, and a successful athletics check. If the check succeeds, a hidden latch locks the sheet in place, allowing creatures to crawl underneath. Unless it's wedged in place, it can close them with 1 minute. Any creature underneath the sheet when it snaps shut must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 8d10 slashing damage. Any creature reduced to 0 hit points by this damage is chopped in two.
Sweet.
That would have been fucking amazing. All right. So you guys now have gone to the other side. Welcome to the other side.
You guys ever figure out what's on the other side of that?
There's some other passageways we didn't explore, but do we want to go down towards the water?
Yeah, there's something over that way. I didn't look. Got a little scared.
Got
I got
stirred.
this.
Well, you're alone. We understand. Oh, he's going in.
All right, he goes in. So I will read you the thing. First, I'll open it.
A lot of little passages.
Still puddles of water cover the floor in this 15-foot wide hallway. The walls are slick with moisture, slick, and set with murals showing animal-headed humanoids in armor, most of which appear to brandish real weapons hanging on the walls. The 3-foot-high crawlway in the east wall is flush with the floor, and at the far end of the hall, a rippling transparent curtain of water fills the stone archway. Beyond the curtain, you see another hallway that looks similar to the one in which you stand.
Let's penetrate the waterfall.
Nope. Draw your weapons. Draw your weapons. Draw your weapons.
Let's.
I take out my rapier.
Okay. If you guys want to look at the figures, I can tell you what they are. If you don't care, we can not do that.
Tell us what we're looking at here.
Okay. In the south hall where you are, from south to north, are the following: stork-headed males with hand axes. And the next one's a lizard-headed females with maces. The next one, panther-headed males with blowguns. After that, unarmed, hawk-headed females. Fifth one is a goat-headed males with sickles, and the last one is a frog-headed females with tridents.
Yep. Walk through water with weapons drawn.
Follow close behind.
All right, now what I'm thinking is, what the hell is that thing? Oh, each alcove. Oh, I see. Okay, yes, there is a plinth bearing a crystal eyeball, 1 inch in diameter. It doesn't tell me which is which. I'll just say this is.
Hold on.
That is a purple eyeball.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action, free action, to do second wind.
Okay, you can do that. And when Allegra moves up there, you can see. Once again, there are some more figures in this area, and another eyeball, and that one's green.
Does it look as though this eyeball is firmly in place? Is it a magical type? Floating like the skull kind of
Nope,
thing?
it's just sitting there, and you could pick it up. It's 1 inch in diameter. And if you want to pick it up, I can
Could
put
I
it in.
examine it a bit more and just get a description of it?
Yeah. It's a 1-inch diameter eyeball made of pale purple crystal. And it is in the party sheet.
And from prior experience, whenever there's a colored something, it goes somewhere.
And I put the
Take it.
green one in the party sheet, assuming that you'll pick that up as you go by it as well.
Yes.
So the other in the North Hall, the figures are the same as they were in the other one, only they're reversed. So the frog-headed females are first, then the goat-headed males with sickles, then the unarmed hawk-heads with females, then the panther-headed males with blowguns, lizard-headed females with maces, stork-headed males with hand axes are last.
Oh, I switched the balls.
It's a mirror at the waterfall.
The mirror holds 12. Switch the eyeballs.
Swap-a-rooney, I agree. Let's do it.
Yeah, and go for it. I don't see what purpose that would do, but let's do it.
Make the mirrors flip-flop.
There's a mirror?
Well, it's mirroring. Each room's mirroring, but
And there's-
the eyeballs are different color, but the other stuff's mirrored.
There's 12 of them. God, don't you guys read the plaques?
Yeah, I just don't. I'm reading them all the time. I just don't see the purpose in just swapping them. But again, I
don't
don't see why not. It wouldn't hurt to try.
It does
I
something.
don't. Well, throw me that one then. I'll stay here and swap. Put this one down. You put the other one down.
Gotcha.
So you guys are gonna swap the eyes and put one on the other thing?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so you can do that and nothing happens.
Okay, then I'll just pick up the eyeball and put it back in the pack.
I'm not gonna fuck with that water curtain.
Oh, good.
But I know it's over there.
Okay, so you guys do. I put the eyes in the party sheet, assuming that you were gonna take them. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Allegra comes up here and sees that.
I'll make sure I have my weapon out when I'm walking through that
Okay.
water. But
We have to make sure that we explore these little passages because one of the clues was the thingy is in the secret is in the maze.
What's your name? Aranzer?
Joe.
Please roll for me a perception check. Okay, that is good enough. You see that passage goes up and dead end, but let me move your token a bit. You notice right there is a seam in the floor. Let's see.
Put a toe on it and see what happens. Seams are usually seamy.
It seems that there is a seam.
Were you waiting on? I thought you had told me to hold on.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm waiting for see what you guys are doing.
Oh yeah, I'll grab my weapon and push on it.
Okay, pushing on the seam doesn't do anything.
It looks
Is
like they
there a
want to come
button?
check it out. I'll let them check it out.
All right, I'm gonna just put a foot and pull my foot back.
That does nothing.
I'm
I
looking
like-
for a button.
I'm gonna tie a rope around me. I don't know. I don't like seams. Seams or see me. If something
Uh-huh.
goes wrong, pull me back.
Yep.
I'll step in with all my weight.
Okay, so you step in, and I'm now
We've
going to
seen
reveal.
plenty of
I'm going to
traps in
reveal
this
on the
dungeon.
map what this is, and then you'll. You basically disappear out of the hallway because
Ooh.
I need to work this.
One tug says you're okay. Two tugs say you need help.
You rope snaps, and Allegra is left holding the half of a rope that's snapped in half, but you'll see why. Because this thing rotated, and now Bartholomew's basically over here, but the hallway is complete, and Bartholomew's trapped in a, you know what I mean? You guys can tell it rotated.
All right.
So
I'm holding a dangling rope.
anybody, Susie's character and your character would both be able to understand, you know, what because it rotates and completes the circuit, and then you're stuck in a thing you can't get out.
Can she hear me yelling? My rope snapped.
Well, the rope snapped, so she doesn't need to hear you yell that. Now let me see.
I want to let her know I'm still alive, but I'm somewhat stuck.
Aranzer, I lost Bartholomew.
Oh, that's too bad. Fuck
Oh,
'em.
wait a minute. Wait. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Oof. So it turned and sank 5 feet. So wait a minute. With a loud grinding noise, this section of crawlway begins to rotate, instantly cutting off exits ahead and behind you. You can feel the passage sink about 5 feet as it turns. After a few seconds, it comes to a stop, and the grinding abates.
Oh, that's not good, man.
Hold on a second.
I yell, I'm trapped down here.
That's a lot of stone. But now that hallway from south to north has been is open, right?
It is.
And I'm glad to know my paladin's taking pleasure in my suffering.
Well, you could've
Let
let
me
me do
just,
it.
any character who can.
I'm just
Have
really
some
happy to do it.
compassion for the stupid. Come on, man.
No. I was just saying I'm glad that you took it for me. It's nice of you.
Like I
One
said.
second here.
Right?
That's funny. I was doing that because I wanted to find out what the hell's going on. It was kind of cool. Exploratory.
I'll go check to see if this one looks like, you know.
Oh, okay, just give
similar
me.
thing.
I'm actually trying to read how can you get out of that, because it talks about roll Bartholomew roll an survival check.
I could do that because I'm an outlander. At advantage. Not really.
Okay, you're not sure how much time you have, but you do notice that you are sealed in an airtight room that you can't get out of. And wait, Joe, where did you go? What are you doing?
Well.
Oh, I
was
see.
gonna
I
see
see.
if
Yeah.
it's a
Okay. Yeah, you see
mirror.
this. Stand by.
Without taking a breath, Bartholomew yells, I'm trapped. The air is short.
I'm gonna run back up to Allegra and just let her know, that it looks the exact same down there as it did up here.
But it doesn't.
I guess it doesn't look the same. Does it?
It yeah that yeah. So I revealed a little bit more of the map. It is a passageway with a room in the middle of it, but you couldn't see the whole room, but you can tell it is a room.
Yeah. Okay. So that one, there's something different about that, and I'll check forward here if there's. I'm looking for mechanisms or
Right.
some way to maybe
So
turn
that
that
hall
thing.
goes that way down there like that.
Yeah, and I'm
And
yelling. I got spun in this thing here.
Susie can see straight north on that, right?
She can see straight north, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if we can figure out how to get
And
him out of here.
if you look up that hallway, as a new tunnel rotates into place, you see a skeletal corpse lying on the floor of that tunnel about 10 feet away. It is not Bartholomew.
Oh, that's good. There's just a skeleton in the hallway there, as though it got trapped in there last time.
I lay down my yoga sheet and just preserve my breath.
I'm gonna run up to this passageway. It looks like it jars to the right a little.
Okay, 1 second. I still don't. I'm still trying to see when 50 pounds or more.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm climbing the walls, trying to figure out how to get out of here. I'm doing everything I can to investigate.
And roll another survival check. Okay, you determine that anything you do is just going to deplete your oxygen. There's absolutely nothing you can do except hope to be rescued. And any digging around or using tools or trying to get out is only going to just deplete your oxygen. So there's nothing you can do.
All right, I start meditating.
Okay.
I'll scream to Allegra that I see there's a door up here that kind of heads towards him, but there's really nothing.
So sorry, I didn't quite reveal. To the north of that circle is it goes through and out to the other side is what Allegra can see.
Anything down your way?
I just got. I mean, I can see the other part of the tunnel, but I can't see Bartholomew.
Is there still a seam there, or is it dropped
I'll
out
open
or
this door
look
and
different?
attempt to try and still find some sort of mechanism to free him.
Here I'll reveal the map a little more. I mean, so that you can definitely tell what's up. All right, and then sorry, Joe, I missed if you said something there.
I said I opened this door in a frantic attempt. I'm just trying to find some sort of mechanism to help
Okay,
free
so
him.
you open that door.
Fuck.
This chamber contains a stone font filled with a steaming green liquid. Beyond it, as a shadowy figure stands, an open door on the far side of the room. The figure's back is toward you.
Shut the door.
Okay, you can shut the door.
And I go back over to Allegra and say there's likely enemies up front, going forward.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to get him out of there.
I'm gonna run past her and up through that hallway there.
All right, when you get to the midpoint, it rotates again, which basically puts Bartholomew here, and you are in the. So, I mean, so Bartholomew can get out, and
Air.
yeah, and now Aranzer is trapped, but he's trapped.
I made it about halfway, and it
Yeah,
rotated
so
again. Are
so
you talking,
basically
Ron?
the orientation
So I'm
of
breathing and
so sorry you guys, I was talking and I didn't have push to talk down. I'm fucking explaining the whole thing and I didn't have push to talk. So the orientation on the map is correct, but Aranzer is trapped in the place here, and now Allegra can only see the dead end and Bartholomew can only see the dead end in the middle. So now you guys are all separated and trapped. Well, he's trapped, but you can get out.
Ranzer, yeah. So I'm gonna follow this passageway and see if I can get around and maybe get him out of there.
Okay, so you'll be able to follow the passageway all the way around.
Guys, I think somebody's going to have to sacrifice themselves in order to.
Is there any way to talk to one another while this is happening, or just stone probably too thick?
I would no, it's airtight and I would assume soundproof. But you guys know how it works now. Allegra saw you go in there, so you guys can assume, what happens.
So I'll run down here and tell Allegra, hey, it's a spinning thing, and it traps you in the middle. I think when he came in, it let me out. So I don't know. We need to throw something heavy, I think, in there so it'll spin and let him out the other side.
All right, let me see what I got.
I'm checking my inventory too.
They need 50 pounds worth of shit. 50 pounds, everybody.
So I have the helm of telepathy, and I'm going to send my antlered friend a message. We're figuring this out. Just don't breathe. I was in there, and you'll run out of air, so hold your breath.
Can I use Mage Hand to turn this?
No, Mage Hand will not do it. I don't think the Helm of Telepathy can do what you're saying it can do.
Yeah, probably. If I might have to see him. That's true.
You guys do know that what triggered it was your heavy bodies. So
Let me look at what we have in our inventory here.
Yep, that's what I'm looking for.
I think I might have an extra thing of armor. No, I didn't pick it up off of the
well, you guys got a
ranking.
crap ton of shit in the party sheet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
well-
going to start piling shit on there.
Okay, so
Like
Cockroaches.
the bracers that we're not using.
Oh, you're using the bracers for your.
No,
Yeah.
we have
bow,
two
right?
sets of bracers.
Oh, okay.
We have other ones. They're ceremonial gold bracers.
Oh, right,
Sculptured
okay.
to.
So you're gonna start tossing shit into the hall, hoping to trigger this thing. Okay, so
Yep.
Yeah.
we need
Yep.
we need to add this stuff up. Okay, so you do the bracers.
Electrum platter, unless that's worth something.
Well, you're sacrificing everything that you're tossing in there because you're assuming that you're gonna trigger the
Okay.
thing. The hallway's gonna switch, and you're gonna lose all this stuff.
Yep.
So
the
there's
Explorer,
four explorer packs we could toss in there.
which are
Okay.
They're
50
probably
pounds
pretty
a
heavy.
piece. Well,
Hold on,
they're
hold on, hold
59
on.
pounds.
Oh, okay. So, Yes, you toss one explorer's pack in there, and it triggers it. And you lose the bracer as well because I already deleted it. So before you figured out what you were
that's
doing.
fine.
Okay, so then it triggers it, and out he can come.
Yeah, let's not go in there
So
again.
you determined that you needed 59.5 pounds or around there.
You guys want that stuff back?
Drag it. Yeah.
And
Nope.
you now have a 25-foot rope, Bartholomew, so you need to make a note of that.
All right.
There's a
Okay.
lot of armor on like the guys that we've killed in this level. We could probably just go back and get some and throw it in there if you want.
Nope. Let's not say we did.
You can keep that in mind if you ever want to do that in the future.
So I grabbed the rope that was tied to Allegra and tie a knot in it so I have 49 feet instead of 50. Stick it in my pack.
Well, no, the other half of the rope is snapped off in the... Oh, no, I guess... No, never mind. You're right. So you have a weak connected 49-foot rope. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I'm going to look for new rope.
Well, we got 3 explorers packs. We can, grab
Yeah,
one of
do
those.
those have rope in them? They might have rope.
Yes, they have rope in them.
Oh, nice.
That's the.
I throw this marijuana on the floor, hemp and rope, and replace it with a 50-foot solid one.
All right. I'm assuming Aranzer would have told Allegra that there's a dark figure in there.
Yeah, I let her know what I saw when I opened that, and then promptly shut it.
Yeah, but I've been bathing myself in every single font we found. So.
That one seemed pretty hot. Good luck.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bathe myself in that one too.
Do you want to open that door then?
Oh, yeah.
I got her back.
Okay, so you
I
open
don't
the
cup
door.
her though, because
this chamber contains a stone font filled with steaming liquid. There is a dark figure. You go in and let's see what happens. It looks to be holding 5 gallons of hot soup.
Does it smell savory?
You don't smell it.
I just, can I feel the heat coming off of it or no?
No.
Okay, then I'll just dip my hands in it and, start rubbing it all over myself.
And as you do that, you discover that the liquid is illusory and it has no substance and the font is actually dry.
Oh!
Hashtag rub Tui's prom date.
Upon closer inspection of the dark figure, that is Allegra. The figure is Allegra. It's a
Sweet.
Like a mirror.
Yes. Let's see.
I stand in front of it.
Your evil twin.
Wherever you move, it always keeps its back to you. It moves so that you can't get in front of it. But Bartholomew can, but you can't.
And that's fine.
If you had a conversation with Bartholomew, he would swear that it was you. I mean, but for some reason it just keeps its back to you. It will not face you.
That's fine. It looks like it's holding soup, right?
No, it's not. Is it?
Can I ask it?
Did it say that it was holding soup?
You said it looked like it was holding 5 gallons of soup.
Oh no, I said that the thing is holding 5 gallons of soup.
Oh.
Yeah, this.
So I'm going to ask it to move so we can get to that door.
Because
the
character
my friend.
This is the rid of draining. Once the soup is drained, there's no soup. The shadow duplicate can't. Okay, yeah, I'm just reading the thing. What it says. Fucking what the fuck. Okay. It moves. It goes and moves.
I'm gonna look at the door and see if I can open it.
Okay.
Maybe there's soup, real soup behind that door.
Yes, you open the door, and it just opens. And there is a vault of sorts, and in the vault is one thing, and it is. Did you guys all get that?
Orange eyeball.
Yeah,
Oh.
orange eyeball.
I hand it to Allegra, not the mirror Allegra.
I shove it in my pack.
Put this in.
Okay, so I
Shove it
put
in your
that
pack.
in the party sheet as well. Yeah, east. Yeah, okay. Good enough. So that's all you find.
Okay.
So this thing is like, is it mirroring her?
Yeah, it's just well, no, it looks like her, but it's not doing anything like she is, and it just goes back over here, and it's pretending to eat soup.
All right, and I don't think I can have a conversation with it, right?
No. So here, the corridor turns sharply to the left, and the corner just before the turn, a peephole is carved into a stone wall at a height of 6 feet. And you can see into that room where the whole thing happened. The corridor ends in a block of stone, which is painted a 7-foot tall jackal-headed humanoid with a circular gold medallion around its neck. All around the figure are carvings of locusts.
That's where
Okay.
the dwarf died.
Yep.
Do we need to go in there and check it out? Because that was the illusory earlier. Kind of replay action.
There was a
All
room
right.
down south we haven't looked in yet before we go in there. There's some stuff down here when I was.
Oh yeah. Let's check
yeah,
that out.
let's do that.
Also, can everyone see my arrow?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that
there's a
door
little
over this way
peephole.
too.
You would have seen that when you were in that hallway, but you didn't go that way.
Yep. Nope.
Yeah,
well, I'll
you
head
guys
back
never-
down there.
And that door as well,
way down
yes.
to the left.
So there's basically unexplored at this time, barring going in the room where the dead locusts were and all that, is that hall and that hall and that door. Yeah, so there's basically three things. And oh my god, it's like 10 after 9, you guys. So we're gonna cut it right here.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
We're going to push pause and continue on, yes, Friday the 13th. Oh my god.
Woohoo!
Oh, we're all gonna die.
So I think we can just push pause because we're not in the middle of an encounter, and you guys don't have enough to level up, and then we'll hopefully get Stuner back and nobody used
Yeah,
their
I'm really
inspiration.
interested in this font thing over here though. It seems like we missed something, but I'm not sure.
The font, the what?
Yeah,
The-
little
the-
Soup
shadow
font.
figure thing.
Oh, the
plus
soup font?
thing.
Well, I mean, it
No,
was
no,
it
not,
was
not
a,
now. I just,
yeah, but it was. I mean, I'm just saying it was illusory soup, and the dark figure. Actually, the dark figure. When you opened the door, you saw a Ranzer saw a Ranzer.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
I think I was
You saw
trying to
it with
think
its
of a
back to you,
way-
right?
and I'd have to interact with it, trying to find a way that I would be able to feed it the soup. But
Well, we can explore that
So,
next time if that's what you want to do.
yeah, right.
Okay. All right, guys, that's it. Off you go, and thanks very much.
Thanks, man.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, have a good night, guys. And for those of you watching, that was Friday night Tomb of Annihilation episode, what, 16 maybe? Let's find out. You know how we can find out? Put the slides on, and when we see what the next week's episode is, we can just subtract one. And I just did the file like an hour and a half ago and can't even remember. I don't know which damn okay, so that's episode 30 is on Wednesday. That's for Tales in the Online Portal. Friday's game will be on Friday the 13th, episode 17. So tonight was episode 16 of Tomb of Annihilation. So there you go. All right, guys, good times. Let me give the end of stream rewards. Man, we still have to figure out what we're going to do with this economy, but we